Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy, your independent Scentsy consultant with Happily Scented Life, and I'm back today with a non-wax video. I am back with my Unhinged, no regrets, massive Lavender and Speckles custom order. So I signed up for customs last spring, and I came around for August, and it just happened to time right with the fall pre-order. So I was able to take advantage of not only getting some fall pre-order scents, but also taking advantage of the customs. So this is massive. You're probably going to want to get a drink, a snack, chill out, listen while you're doing some laundry, what have you. So Lavender and Speckles is an independent wax vendor based in Alabama. It is Beth and Matt Wilson. They are amazing people. They're so generous. Customer service is top notch. I love the affordability of her wax. I love that it performs in my house, and I love her style of how she offers wax. I like that she has more than just 3 times a year pre-orders. Some vendors have a longer TAT, that's turnaround time, to deliver and pour pre-orders. Beth is usually pretty consistent. She usually has a pre-order every 6 weeks-ish. So she usually has a lot. And her lists are massive. She offers a variety. She offers a lot of different samplers, which is another affordable way to try a bunch of wax for a decent price. And she offers customs, which is even better because then you have an outlet to get your favorites, create your own if you're creative like that. So it's amazing. So in the box, I already unboxed everything, had everything mellow out. I did get an invoice. It is massive. On the invoice, she does let you know when it's okay to warm. And it says warm date is after September 5th. So, yeah. I'll probably let some of them sit a little bit longer than that. I definitely want to use up some of the fall wax that I got last year from Beth. So I'll probably use that at the beginning of September and kind of dive into these scents later in September, early October. So I went ham. I've got a couple from the fall pre-order, a couple of repurchases, and a lot of my customs. I went crazy. So she does provide a postcard that is a thank you card, but on the back, if you're newer to Thunder Wax, it does provide the wax melting instructions for both of her styles of wax. So she does have shape bags, which are these, and they're harder in presentation, and the same wax is used for her clamshells too. So that is what she calls shapes. And then she does have softer wax that's available in souffles, tubs, loaves. So if you're familiar with that type of style from Vendor Wax, she does have a softer oil for that. So waxing instructions, how to get the wax out, stuff like that. Best warmers to use, all that stuff. Me personally, I really don't have any other warmers other than Scentsy, and I find with Beth, and usually with all of my Vendor Wax, as long as I'm using a 25 watt ceramic or glass Scentsy warmer, or I'm using an element warmer that is anywhere from 10 watts to higher, it will throw my Vendor Wax. So that's just me in my home. It might be different for you, but that's how it works for me. Okay, she always provides a sample. So I did get a sample, and actually I'm pretty impressed that it's this one because it was the one that I liked the most out of the Campfire sampler that Summer had collaborated with Beth on, and that's the Autumn Embers. This one is Campfire Mallow, Leaves, Cedarwood, and Amber, added spiced pumpkin and apples. Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh, Summer and Beth, you did a really great job on this one. I can definitely get the leaves. So it does have that leaves type of essence. If you've ever smelt that from Bath & Body Works, it's just very atmospheric. You kind of get the crunchy leaves with it. But the spiced pumpkin and apples, and this apple note, it's very bright. Not like Cider Lane apple, but it is a bright apple. Kind of almost leaning a little bit more green apple than it is red. This is really nice. And the campfire gives it that just a kiss of like smoky sweetness that all of those blends need. This is really nice. If you like early transitional fall fragrances, this one's really, really good. I bet this is going to warm beautifully. It's kind of like Beth's version of like Autumn Road Trip, but add some leaves to it. Okay. I really like that one. Thank you very much, Beth. And then because I got some Facebook referrals, I just noticed that on my invoice here. So thank you to anybody that mentioned that they ordered because of watching one of my videos. I got a free clamshell of one of the ones I missed off the entire list. Don't know how I missed this one at all. And I mentioned it on our live if you had watched me, Alexis, and Summer, and we invited Beth in and we were going over the fall pre-order. When we got to the scent, I was like, wait, what? That's a new one. You added that, Beth, didn't you? She's like, no, it's always been there. I just renamed it. And I was like, I missed it. And I had already placed my order. So she was so sweet to give me this one for my free clam for the Facebook referrals. So I appreciate that so much. And it's sweet pumpkin coconut shortbread. So it's pumpkin caramel swirl Bath and Body Works type, vanilla coconut, and coconut shortbread cookies. Now I've had a lot of Beth's coconut and like her shortbread cookie oil and vanilla bakery and stuff like that. I really don't know what Bath and Body Works pumpkin caramel swirl smells like. I really didn't buy a lot of Bath and Body Works. Oh, this is pretty. Okay, I like this. You definitely get a lot of creamy vanilla coconut. And you definitely get that shortbread cookie. Now, it's not like a Danish butter cookie. It definitely is a shortbread cookie. Like, you can actually smell the crumbs. Like, it's very dry. The pumpkin caramel swirl, or was it cinnamon swirl? Caramel swirl. Yeah, there's no spice. And I do get, like, a tinge of caramel. Barely any pumpkin, though. So I bet that's going to come out when it warms a little bit. But this is a bakery that even though it's got pumpkin in the name, it's not necessarily fall, like you're boxed into only warming it in the fall. I could see myself warming this all year. So thank you for that, Beth. Okay, I'm going to show the 6 that I grabbed off the pre-order list. One of them was a repurchase and one was a custom that I ended up doing as an addition to a sampler that Beth had done earlier in the year. And I never got to try it. And it was on the individual list. So I definitely grabbed it. So the one I repurchased from last year is Apple and Pine. I absolutely love Beth's roasted pine cone. So this one is Mac Apple roasted pine cone and a hint of pumpkin pie spice. And it's definitely a hint of pumpkin pie spice. It is straightforward Mac Apple and roasted pine cones. And then when it is warming, you do get that pumpkin pie spice note, but it's not like aggravating or aggressive. It's just a hint. If you hear Caroline, she's playing her Roblox game right now. Hold on. All right, so that is a repurchase from last year that I really, really enjoyed. This one was a custom that I did for Beth for her pie sampler. She needed one more addition and I had suggested this one and she ran with it and it was a hit. So it's caramel banana bliss pie and it's brown sugar pecan and cream cheese cinnamon buns blended with banana cream pie and pie crust. I am obsessed with Beth's brown sugar pecans and cream cheese frosting cinnamon buns or whatever it is. I'm obsessed with that one. Like the OG, it's perfection. So if you blend it with anything, I'm going to love it. And I love banana. I am one of the few people that loves banana in the wax world. Oh, this is so good. All right. I like that it's banana cream pie and not banana nut bread. I think if it was banana nut bread, it wouldn't be this sweet and creamy. Yes, it's like the perfect mix of like spicy and sweet and creamy, all rolled in a banana bakery. Oh, like I can literally smell like sliced like bananas like on top of the banana cream pie. Oh, that's good. Oh, I'm going to enjoy warming that one for sure. Oh, that one's good. Okay. Then these four were on the individual list for the fall pre-order. And I was surprised because last year I went all out for fall. I think I ended up getting like 25 shape bags last fall season. And a lot of them I went outside my comfort zone. And it was like 50-50 hit or miss. This time I stayed kind of within my comfort zone. So we're going to see. So there was so much hype on this one, and Beth's husband, Matt, is obsessed with this. So I had to try it. And that's the molasses cream cheese frosting and brown sugar pumpkin donuts. So basically, it's just the cream cheese frosting blended with molasses and brown sugared pumpkin donuts. Ooh, that's good. If you don't like molasses, and I mean like old-fashioned molasses, then stay clear of this because it is very, very strong in here. Oh my God, this reminds me of my grandmother making molasses on the stove. Because she used to make it for like cookies and stuff. Oh, so it's a lot of molasses. A lot of molasses. And then you do get the pumpkin donut with a little bit of that like brown sugar, like if it was like coated in a brown sugar dusting. The cream cheese frosting, if you are kind of like iffy on that note, it's not sour or like cheesecake-like. It's just giving it a rich decadence, almost kind of like what buttercream frosting does, but this one's just a little bit more complex. Yeah, I really like this one. No wonder Matt loves this. Oh, that's good. This would be really good if you took the molasses cream cheese frosting and did like brown sugar apple donuts. I bet that would even be a great variation of that. Okay. Then this one, pine and cinnamon pecans. So I missed out on the birchwood pine sampler that she had offered, I think like last year or something like that. And I made my own custom using birchwood pine with black cardamom and creme oil last year when I did customs. So when I saw this one, I'm like, okay, this is all of the things that I love. It's cinnamon pecans and palo with birchwood pine. This is just everything. It's so good. This kind of reminds me of like the sweet woodsy bakery vibe I got off the Brighton scent that I made for the English countryside sampler, because that one had like a spiced honey patchouli, and then I forgot what else it had in it. The Palo's kind of doing that, so it's like a woody bakery, but then it's also got like sweet and spicy to it too. Oh, this is just so multi-dimensional. Like, oh, I could warm this all fall and winter long. I'm actually quite mad that I didn't get a big bag of this. This will be going on my list. If this is on her October pre-order for winter, if she has this on here, I'm totally getting another bag of it. But if not, then I'll definitely be adding it to my future custom order for sure. So that is pine and cinnamon pecans. All right, another one that I picked up from the fall pre-order list is smoked apples and Palo. I love Beth's Palo Santo. I love any vendor's Palo Santo. Scentsy sucks. This one's Macintosh apple, Palo Santo, smoked cedar, and fireside marshmallow. Yep, it's exactly what you think it's going to be. It's definitely smoked cedar, so if you don't like that fireside marshmallow smoked cedar note, then this one probably won't be for you. But the Mac apple is very strong. It's a very strong sweet oil, so it does kind of like cut down on that smoked cedar note. Oh, and the Palo in here is so nice. Beautiful, beautiful early transitional scent for fall, especially in Maine right now, when right now it's like 50-something degrees outside in the morning, and then by like afternoon it's like up to 75. But when you just want like a fall scent in the morning, that's going to be perfect this time of year. And then this one was a custom that someone created. I think this is Etta's custom, and then Beth had it on the list, so I was like, oh, I have to try it. And that's hot honey roasted apples. So this one's chipotle caramel, roasted honey butter, and red apples. So I am obsessed with roasted honey butter oil lately too. Oh yeah, this is so nice. You definitely get that roasted honey butter. It kind of reminds me of Texas Roadhouse honey butter. And then that chipotle caramel, it's not like super spicy, so don't think like chamoy or anything like that or tahini. It just has a tinge of spice, and it's almost like, it's not cinnamon, it's not nutmeg, it's kind of like almost like an allspice to it. I like it. And then I think the apple is really helping cut down on that caramel. I bet the caramel is going to come out on warm. This one's really good. Again, this is going to be a nice early fall transitional scent. Okay. Now, I do have a lot of customs here. Now, some of these customs, and I did stick to all shaped bags for my customs, just because it's the formula that works the best in my house. So we're just gonna run with it. Now, 4 of these customs were on Beth's master scent list. So I picked a couple from that, and then I did my own. Okay, now, one of them that I got from the master scent list was the OG, the brown sugar pecans and cream cheese cinnamon buns. There's no scent notes because it's just that simple. Oh my gosh, it's so good. This is super strong in my house. Like, I only have to do 3 bunts in this living room, and it fills it and throws it out into the hallway. So usually if I'm warming this, I don't warm anything else downstairs because it kind of will travel in and out throughout the day. So this is like 4 different warms for me, really, if I just keep it to the living room. But I have warmed this in my office and gotten quite a few compliments. So it's definitely one that I wanted to get more of for sure. All right, and then this one was also on the master scent list because it was available in a previous pre-order, but I skipped that one because if you don't know, I have not bought any wax from Beth in 2025. I've literally skipped every pre-order. Yes, I've collaborated with her twice on 2 different samplers throughout the year, but I have not made an order. I've been waiting until fall, waiting until my customs lined up, and it just worked out perfect. So this one was Banana Dreamy Coconut Cake. So I've had the Dreamy Coconut Cake. She offered it last winter. It was such a good scent, such a good bakery. And then she added banana nut bread to it. So it's whipped coconut cake, vanilla buttercream, and then banana nut bread. I'm really hoping it's strong banana. Oh yeah, it is. That is a strong banana. I feel like if you like Beth's banana nut bread, and then you also love buttercream, and then you like whipped coconut cake, then you're really going to like this one. Oh, that's strong. That is definitely a strong banana. And this is one that you could warm all year. It's not really fall or like seasonally boxed in. So that's good. This was another one that was on the master scent list, and it's Banana Nutmeg French Toast. Not sure if this was in her French toast sampler or not. Banana maple sauce with nutmeg and spice and French toast. Like, literally, you can't go wrong with banana with me. Oh, it's so good. Now, this is different. This is different from the Banana Dreamy Coconut Cake and then the Caramel Banana Bliss Pie. It's different because I feel like that maple sauce, the banana with the maple sauce and then the nutmeg makes it different. Oh, yes. This is more homey. This is a very nice, like, warm, comforting Sunday morning melt for bakery. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. All right, now this one is a custom that I did over a year ago. I believe Beth put it in the blueberry sampler that she had. Never got a chance to try it. So, Customs, this is my chance. And that's the blueberry and orange cream French toast. So this one is blueberry muffins with orange cream cheese frosting and French toast. Now, I came up with this one because when I was dating my husband, I used to make Paula Deen's stuffed French toast all the time. So she used to stuff 2 slices of French toast, and in the middle it was like a cream cheese whipped with like powdered sugar, and then you would put like a couple grates of like orange rind and some orange juice in it to like brighten it up. So that kind of gave me like thoughts on this one, like the base. And then I was like, well, blueberries and French toast and blueberries with pancakes is like my favorite. So, I mean, what can go wrong? Oh, this is so nice. Oh, I'm kind of mad I waited so long to try this one. Now, this is the same blueberry, like sweet, sweet, sugary blueberry that's in her blueberry sugar pancakes. Very similar to like imitation blueberries that you find like in muffin mix and stuff like that. But then the orange cream cheese, again, you really don't get sour or cheesecake or anything like that. The orange brightens it and actually adds an additional sweetness to this scent. Really, right now, all I'm getting is the blueberry and the orange. I'm sure that French toast is going to come out later. I even get the maple syrup and stuff. Oh, God, this is so good. Again, this is going to be a great one to warm on Sundays. Maybe alternating warmers with some coffee blends. It's going to be perfect. Okay, now, let's see here. These are my customs. All right, so one of these customs is called Awful Awful. So I came up with this because if you are from the southeastern Massachusetts or Rhode Island area, there is a restaurant. It was called Newport Creamery. I still think it's in business, but they were notorious for like their milkshakes. They sold burgers and stuff like that, but they had the best vanilla milkshakes, and they were named Awful Awfuls because like literally it was a diabetic coma. It was so good. So I wanted something to kind of remind me of that. So I put marshmallow bomb, vanilla buttercream, and vanilla waffle cones. Yes, the actual Awful Awful milkshake does not have marshmallow and does not have a vanilla waffle cone, but I wanted additional vanilla-based bakeries to amp up like the vanilla in this, because that Awful Awful milkshake is like straight up like vanilla. Oh, this marshmallow oil is delicious. Okay, it is lighter than some of these other bakeries that I sniffed, but it is all vanilla based. So this probably needs a lot more cure time than the other bakeries, just because vanilla is notorious for needing time to age and marinate and all that stuff. Oh, this is nice. I can actually smell, you know how like sometimes when you make like fresh ice cream, you can kind of see like the little granulates of like sugar and stuff, like, and you can like feel it in the texture of the ice cream. I'm kind of sniffing that. Oh my gosh, this is good. I really like the marshmallow in here. Okay, I'm very happy with this, and I'm sure as it gets a little bit older, I'm gonna love it even more. So that is Awful Awful. All right, the next one I did for customs is called Birthday Crack. It is confetti cake, birthday cake, and sugar cookie brulee. Basically, this is birthday crack. I wanted funfetti birthday cake on crack. That's exactly what I wanted. Kind of like a happy birthday from Scentsy meets like whipped frosting or vanilla bean buttercream. Oh, yeah. So this is a lot more sugar cookie than it is cake right now. But again, it's 3 vanilla-based oils that it's probably going to need a little bit more time to cure. I'm definitely getting sugar cookie. So right now, it's smelling more like a sugar cookie with funfetti sprinkles on it. And then a little bit of like of the buttercream frosting. So I'm definitely going to have to let this sit a little bit longer But I'm sure as it has a little bit more time to marinate, those cakey notes are going to come out. But not bad. Not bad. Am I mad that I got rid of whipped frosting? No, because I have this. And can't go wrong. Okay, there's that one. Cotton Candy Fantasy. So Cotton Candy Fantasy, I made this because there was a perfume in 8th grade that I wore every day, all day. It was by Body Fantasy. I'm pretty sure you could find it at any drugstore, CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, and it was called Cotton Candy Fantasy. Absolutely was obsessed with it. It was like my signature scent. So I wanted to make something like that just to kind of give me nostalgic vibes. So it's Cotton Candy Dreams, Cotton Candy Frosting, and Pink Sugar. Oh yeah, this smells like 8th grade. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this smells so good. If you like Beth's Cotton Candy Laundry, the cotton candy note in here is very similar to that. Very similar. But then if you also like Pink Sugar, it makes it, I like that I added the Pink Sugar because it gives it that like perfumey edge a little bit. Instead of it just being like straight blue, you know, blue and pink cotton candy. Oh, that's nice. This is going to be lovely to warm in the springtime. I am going to warm it also in my daughter's room because I think she's really going to like that one. Okay. This one is Buns, Breads, and Apple Spreads. So this one, I took a master blend that was on her list. And that was Caramel Apple Crunch. And I blended it with cinnamon buns. Oh, that's nice. I think the Apple Caramel Crunch has like Sugar Cookie Royale and zucchini bread. So this is definitely more bready. It's not like cakey, sweet, rich, decadent. This is more bready and warm and comforting. And you definitely get that caramel mac apple in here for sure. Ooh, I like that one a lot. Okay. That one's really nice. That's probably like early fall bakery for me. Oh, this one. Orchards and Groves. I'm so excited to sniff this one. So this one, I was kind of going for like an Orchard and Grove, like a spiced orange fruit type of scent. So this one's Satsuma with peppercorn and pomander and mac apple. Oh my God, I hit it right on the freaking head. Oh my God. Oh, that's good. Okay, do you know those candies, the fruit slices, you know how they have orange slices? So think that, and then also apple. That Satsuma made the orange and the mandarin really come out in here. And the peppercorn and pomander, don't be scared by that because it's not really peppery. It just gives it like a little bit of a kick, a little bit of warmth. Doesn't really make it too spicy. This is very light in the spice category. It is mostly like orangey, like citrusy and fruity. Oh, that's good. It's like walking through an apple and orange grove during the fall. So that is Orchard and Groves. Okay. This one is Battleship Cove. Now, I am from Fall River, Massachusetts, so there is a big Battleship Cove. It's like this huge, like, U.S., like, Navy fleet ship that's parked there all the time, and you can go on it and take tours, and it used to sail back and forth every year, but I think it's parked permanently now. But that whole area that where the boat is, it's called Battleship Cove. So I came up with this to kind of remind me of, like, summers, going down to the cove, riding the carousel, because they had a very old-fashioned, like, early 1800s merry-go-round, like carousel with the horses and then the gold rings that you pull and everything. So they had that, but then also they had a huge boardwalk that you could literally ride bikes, and I used to rollerblade, and you just get all the sea smells and all of that. So Coastal Waters, Beech Wood and Vetiver, and White Linen. It's definitely fresh air for sure. But this one's reading a little bit perfumey, but I'm not mad about it. I think it's because the Beechwood Vetiver oil, I'm pretty sure, had Night Blooming Jasmine in it. And that's probably why I'm getting perfumey. But this is really nice. It does remind me of a nice warm summer day down at the Cove. Now, if I was going towards being on the battleship ship with like the sailors and everything, I probably would have went a little bit more manly like, but I kind of wanted to keep it very light and airy and fresh. And this is definitely that. So this is a really good, if you liked my Lena blend, that had white tea in it, but Oceanside Laundry, that's heavy on laundry. This isn't heavy on laundry. It's definitely perfumey. But this is a really good one. I'm actually surprised on that one. Okay, Lizzie Borden. Another shout out to my lineage of Fall River, Mass. Lizzie Borden, she had an axe, gave her father 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her, no, is it her mother, 41? I can't remember. We used to jump rope to it. But anyway, Lizzie Borden is black fig and plum, mahogany teakwood, and black tea. I kind of wanted to go eerie, disturbing, gothic, Victorian, like she's sitting down in the corner of the room contemplating her, you know, actions. Oh, that mahogany and teakwood was the best thing to add with the black tea and this black plum and fig. Oh my gosh, that is so good. If you love mahogany and teakwood, I think you'll really enjoy this scent because it's very dominant. But this, oof, that is a good bedroom melt for sure. Okay. Our Lady of La Salette. This one is peppermint, spearmint, buttercream, birchwood pine. So I believe I took somebody's customs snowflakes and mixed it with birchwood pine. Now, Our Lady of La Salette, I came up with this in... Is it Attleboro that has it? I can't remember where in Mass it is, but it's close to Fall River. It's a huge church and they have a huge garden. I mean, like acres. And there's all these statues, but during Christmas, they open it up to the public and they actually deck out all the gardens in the church with Christmas lights and decorate the trees in there as like Christmas trees. And then if you go into the church, there was always like a bazaar, food and stuff like that. So after Mass, my dad would take us through the gardens and we would, you know, just be eating candy canes and walking through and getting all that fresh air and then looking at the snow and all that stuff. So I wanted something to kind of like reminisce that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is it. So the spearmint and the peppermint really give you that cool, refreshing, minty air as if you're breathing in the snow. But then also, like, if you were sucking on a peppermint candy and you were breathing in cold air, kind of like that, you know, kick. And then the birchwood pine just makes it outdoorsy. Oh, this is strong. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. Oh, that's such a good one. I really like how that came out. Okay, our founding fathers. Because, you know, New England. Sherlock Study with Red Delicious Apple and Tobacco and Vanilla. Okay, you can definitely get the apple right now. That is the strongest scent right now. I definitely pick up a little bit of leather and a little bit of the suede. The tobacco vanilla is like non-existent in his bag right now, but that could be because it needs time to kind of marinate and let that apple cool down a little bit. But yeah, we'll see how that one develops as it's sitting in the bag. But right now that apple is very, very strong. But I do get the leather and the suede notes that are in that Sherlock Study oil. Okay, pumpkin spice season. This one is toasted pumpkin spice, vanilla chai latte, and toasted pistachios. So I kind of wanted to do a pumpkin chai latte, but then add like a unique twist. And I figured, well, pumpkin and pistachio, I don't really see that being done before. Whoo, that is strong vanilla chai. I kind of forgot how strong vanilla chai latte oil is. Ooh, that's strong. Okay, so you definitely get a toasted pumpkin spice. So it's not like sweet pumpkin spice or like cinnamon. It's definitely toasted. Toasted, toasted, toasted. I'm really not picking up the pistachios. I bet those are going to come out later. But the pistachio oil that I chose was not a cherry leaning one. It was more of like the nutty, buttery pistachio. It's definitely a twist on a pumpkin chai latte, that's for sure. I just forgot how strong the vanilla chai latte oil was. If I was to do this again, I think I would tone down the vanilla chai latte oil and amp up the other two so it's not so dominant on the chai. All right, Wicked Cozy, because you know, Mass, Wicked. Heart and Home, Cinnamon Embers, and Donut Shop. Oh, this is lovely. This is just a very nice, inviting company coming over fall scent. So the Cinnamon Embers, and I know Heart and Home has apple in it. It kind of gives me almost like Spiced Ember Glow vibes with the Cinnamon Embers. It's not barky. It's more like the Cinnamon Embers that I get from like Cinnamon Woods from Scentsy. But then you add Donut Shop, and it just makes it comfy and cozy. Like, yeah, this is totally a scent that I would put in when I had company over and we're just having coffee or playing cards, or if I wanted to sit in the living room and read a good book and with some tea. Yeah, this is really nice. I like how that came out. All right, that's Wicked Cozy. All right, this one, Colonial Christmas. This one is Everlasting Autumn with Snowy Mountain Retreat and Roasted Pine Cones. Okay, this is an atmospheric scent for sure. So you definitely get the roasted pine cones. I can smell that in the background. And then I do get like that cool air from the Snowy Mountain Retreat and some tree notes. But the Everlasting Autumn oil, that one, it's got a lot of things in it, but it's well blended that it's really just more of an experience than it is like a direct like fragrance oil. Yeah, this is definitely a very atmospheric fall, early winter scent. Late fall, early winter. Yeah, I like that. I like how that one came out. Okay, Autumn on the Ave. So on in Fall River, we have this huge avenue. It's called Plymouth Ave, and literally it's on a whole bunch of hills. There's intersections going all through it, but you would always, like, direction-wise, you would always refer to the Ave, and then as a kid, I remember walking up and down the Ave with my friends, rollerblading, riding bikes, all that stuff. So I kind of wanted to, like, make a scent that was, like, fall time on the Ave. So it's leaves, chestnuts and brown sugar, and spiced honey and tonka. Oh yeah, this is good. So if the leaves type from Bath & Body Works is too strong for you, but you like that type of scent, I would say try something like this, because the spiced honey and tonka really cut down the sharpness that leaves can kind of give you if it's by itself. And then I love chestnuts and brown sugar. I think you should mix it in everything. It's just such a good oil. Oh yeah, this is another atmospheric one for sure. So if you don't like atmospheric scents, I would stay clear of this one, but I love atmosphere, so there's that. All right, Christmas Bazaar. All right, this one is Italian Panoli Cookies, Blitzen's Breath, and Gingerbread. So I kind of wanted to like make my own version of Scentsy's Christmas cookie. So I went with it. Okay, it's nice. I really can't get the Italian Panoli cookies, but that could be because it's vanilla based and it just needs a little bit more time to come out. But I definitely get that Blitzen's Breath, and I believe that one had like crisp air and evergreen and moss and something minty. And then you do get the gingerbread. The gingerbread in here is not aggressive. It's not like a ginger snap. It is more of a gingerbread, like bready, with a little bit of spice. I think if I was to try this again, if I warm this and it doesn't really come out on warm. I would want to try this again, but maybe add Danish butter cookies instead of Italian panoli cookies. So we'll see. We'll see how this warms. I am going to let it sit for a little bit longer than some others here, just to allow that cookie oil to kind of marinate. All right, black and velvet chestnuts. So if you've been on my channel for a while, you know with vendor wax, I'm obsessed with black and cardamom creme. It is one of my top favorite oils. So black and velvet chestnuts is black cardamom and creme, cozy cashmere, and chestnuts and brown sugar. I did it. I did it. I just rocked my own socks off. This is just something else. This is unworldly. This is so good. This is so good, you guys. This came out better than I could have ever imagined. This is 10 out of 10. This has to be one of my favorites out of this whole customs. Oh, if you love cashmere, oh my gosh, it's so good. Oh, you have to try this. If you like those cashmere, the creamy cashmere scents, and you like black cardamom, and you like chestnuts and brown sugar, that is a winner for sure. All right, and the last custom I did is called Dunky Junky. My obsession with Dunkin' Donuts. So it's coffee and cream, donut shop, and caramelized pralines. I wanted it to smell like Dunkin' Donuts. Beth, how did you do this? It smells like the inside of Dunkin' Donuts. Oh my God. Oh, how did you do that? Oh my gosh. So I struggle with vendor coffee. It's usually way too strong. Like I can't do a lot of the coffee scents. Espresso, I have learned I do like that. This coffee and cream is the perfect amount of coffee to like sweet vanilla. I need to do more with this coffee and cream. And then when you add the donut shop and the caramelized pralines, I swear it smells like getting a regular coffee, cream and sugar at Dunkin' with a French cruller donut. My accent just came out so bad. Okay. It's literally making my Mass accent come out. This is insane. Oh, okay. I'm in love with this. This is an all-year bakery, too. It's not just like fall or Christmas. I did have a lot of fall and Christmas stuff in my customs, but that one you can warm year-round. So that is my Unhinged massive Lavender and Speckles custom haul. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope it gives you some ideas on how to be creative with your own custom orders. That master scent list is so big, but honestly, my like tips if you're going to do customs is stick to your scent preferences if you're going to create your own blends, and then kind of just like, you know, venture out just like one oil at a time. Or if there's already blends on the list that you like, maybe taking one blend and mixing them together to create a new blend. That's like the easiest way to do it. And then I also look, if I'm going to be doing like a brand new blend, I look at the scent notes and see if there's like similar scent notes in each of the oils, because that usually means that they'll pair well together. So if you have one pumpkin that has like brown sugar, pumpkin spice, and caramel, and then you have like another fall oil that has like caramel and spice, and you know those two are going to go well together because they've got similar notes. If they've got like, you know, competing notes, and sometimes it's not going to work out. Like one oil I did for the pie, the fall pie sampler, I just got creative and I told Beth, hey, how about we do a lavender espresso pie? And yeah, it legit smelled like like a skunk. So sometimes, you know, you go outside the box and it works, and other times it's like, yeah, no, get back to the drawing board. So yeah, so I had a lot of fun with this. Thank you so much, Beth, for opening up that opportunity again for customs. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I love the process. I love being able to chat back and forth with her and kind of, you know, give ideas and, you know, let her know that, hey, if this is too strong, you can, you know, tone it down in the blend. And it's just a fun way for me to be creative, because I am a creative person, but I will never try to have my own wax company. That is way too much for me to even try to venture in. I will happily play along the sidelines. So thanks for always watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. We'll continue the conversation. And if you're not already subscribed, please do so. And please check out all my social media platforms below, and I'll link all of Beth's information, her website, the Facebook group, and she will be having her winter pre-order in October. So definitely stay tuned into the Facebook group if you want, you know, all the sneaks. She'll be doing poll requests soon, new blend request, all of that stuff. So, all right. Bye, guys.